When I woke up, I was unaware of how much time had passed, but I felt groggy. I didn't think I should stay any longer. It'd probably just make me feel worse. I got up from the bed and began to head downstairs. It wasn't until I got to the bottom of the stairs that I noticed. Someone was here. Some stranger kneeling over in front of the doorway for whatever reason. I was almost frozen in my spot. Who were they? Why were they here? No, no one should have been able to get in. This place was locked up. No. That's right. I unlocked it. Crap. I stood there, hoping they wouldn't see me. The way they were dressed, with baggy dark clothes, and their hood up, told me they were most likely bad news. They follow me in here? I wasn't sure what to do. I thought about trying to escape out the back way or sneakily heading back upstairs if need be, but as soon as I took a step back, I tripped slightly and let out a small yelp as I caught myself on one of the bar stools. The stranger immediately bolted outside. Wait! I wasn't even able to get a good look at them. For a split second, I considered trying to chase after them. And even if that wasn't a stupid idea, they ran much faster than I could keep up with anyways. Panicked and slightly shaking, I took out my phone. I was so nervous. I pressed it to my ear without even having dialed anyone yet. But who would I call? The police? No, I can't do that. I was already in here when I wasn't supposed to be, and I don't want to put any kind of attention on myself. But I can't just call nobody. I have to tell somebody about this. Who do I go to? Oh. Unthinkingly, I called the unknown number. The phone rang for a few times, but no one picked up. Shortly after, I received a text from them. Why did you call me? I texted them back. Was that you? Were you just in my diner? What? What are you talking about? There was someone here. I thought it was you. You're telling me it isn't? I was not there. Nor do I know who it was. Okay. Sorry. I really need to call someone else then. Good luck. Call them again. Ask them if they're sure. Fuck, I don't know. Call Kroven. I rushed to call Kroven. He was my family, and the only person I could trust with something like this. Please pick up, Kroven. As I was beginning to fear Kroven forgot to charge his phone or something, or other. He picked up. Yo. Kroven, where are you right now? Are you busy? Can you come meet me? Whoa, hold up. What's with all the questions? Everything okay? I'm at the diner, and there was someone here. Some intruder. They just ran out, but please, can you please come here? Cool down, Mary. Reel it back a bit. I'll come, okay? Don't panic. Okay. I'll try not to. It felt like an eternity had passed before Kroven got here. I couldn't really read the expression on his face. He looked kinda concerned, but also kind of annoyed in a way too. Did I bother him somehow? Still, he calmed down pretty quickly. So, we looked around the house together, trying to make sure whoever was here didn't leave anything behind. And they didn't. Except, well, when we investigated my room, I noticed one of my plushies disappeared. It was one of my favorites, and I always kept it right on the shelf next to my bed, so it couldn't have gotten lost so easily. Did they take it? That thought put my stomach in knots. To think. They must have been in here while I was dozing off in the other room. Oh god. I don't... I... After we searched every room, we headed back downstairs. Kroven gave me a kinda sad look. Are you really okay, Mars? I am now. Thanks for coming. Mars, are you sure you weren't just imagining things? It was probably just an animal that got in. I don't know. I know shit's been kinda rough lately, and I know I haven't been helping in that, so look, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if. What? No. Kroven, I definitely saw a person here. I swear it. Well, in that case, maybe it was just a squatter? Kroven, I really don't think so. This place was locked before. They couldn't have gotten in until I unlocked it. What if they followed me here? You can't know that for sure, though, right? I I guess not. Look, you caught me at a bad time, and I really can't do a lot of to help right now anyways. Let's just get out of here and try to forget it, okay? Forget it? Is there anything we can really do at this point? You already called me just because you didn't want to phone the police, right? Look, I'm sorry someone got in, but what do you want me to do about it? I'm just one guy, Mars. I can't track him down for you. Let's just leave this place alone for now. I guess. We left, and I locked the place back up, but something seemed off about Kroven today. He usually wasn't like this. Kroven was always so hot-headed and defensive, especially towards me lately. But now that I'm actually asking for his help, he doesn't seem to care. I went home disappointed that night. I could barely eat or brush my teeth properly. I almost went straight to bed. No, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. Even if I wanted to. Hello, again. Good evening. Was that you in my diner today? I already told you it wasn't. Do you not believe me? Do you really blame me for not trusting you? What do you want from me? Nothing. I just need you to be you. And to stay out of trouble. I'm not really sure what else to say. That's okay. I prefer when you don't ask questions. Why's that? You know what they say. Curiosity kills the cat. Good night, Mary. So much for getting a good night's sleep. Mary, are you still sleeping? Mary. No, I don't want to get up yet. Let me sleep. I had a long night last night. A long night? You went to bed at 8:30. I didn't sleep well. Well, your mother's making pancakes if you want any. Do they have chocolate chips? Of course! It's Sunday! Okay, I'll be down soon. I quickly got out of bed and got dressed, yawning as I descended down the stairs. Even from the top of the stairs, I could already smell the chocolate. If you don't hurry, I'm going to eat all of them. Dad! Oh, you know I'm just teasing you. Besides, your mom would kill me if I did. I got downstairs and sat at the counter beside my dad. There was a plate waiting for me, and my mother was behind the counter, drinking her morning coffee like usual. Thank you for breakfast, Mom. Of course, dear. So, do you have any plans today? No, not really. Ah, is Kroven busy today? I don't know. Probably. Well, we can always do something if you want. We can? Of course we can. Didn't you want to see that new movie? The horror one with the janitor? Why don't we go tonight? Are you sure? Aren't you busy? You know I'm never too busy for my little girl. That sounds really fun. But what about Mom? Are you really worrying about me? I'll be fine, sweetheart. Go out with your father. We can even call up Crow and see if he wants to come too. I've been really looking forward to this movie. I'm so excited now. This morning's been quite the pleasant surprise, but something feels off. Like I'm forgetting something. No, something is weird here. But what? What's wrong? It's way too empty in here. Oh, that is so ominous. No, that's not it. It's Sunday. Oh yeah, they're closed Sundays. My bad. We don't open past noon on Sundays because Mom likes us all to have a nice breakfast together. It's still morning, so. She didn't give you any utensils, I know that much. I mean, yeah, I don't have a fork right now, but there's definitely something else wrong here. I guess I didn't pay enough attention to something. My pancakes aren't chocolatey enough. The pancakes are as delicious and fluffy as ever. I don't think Mom has it in her to make a bad-tasting pancake. Or bad-tasting anything, for that matter. The coffee? I really hate coffee, but Mom's always loved hers black. It's no different today. It still seems to be steaming, but that's never stopped Mom before. That's fine. He's as chipper as ever. And he brushed his hair this morning, too. Good old Dad. Mom's fine. Mom's always... Wait. Mom can't talk. Mom is mute. Mom's never been able to talk her whole life. I had to learn sign language as a kid to be able to communicate with her. She's never... Whose voice even was that? That was talking to me. My mom doesn't have a voice. What's going on? Mary, you okay, hun? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. Are you sure, dear? I could make you some tea to help you calm down if you're feeling anxious. No, I'm okay. I think I'm just gonna, go to the bathroom. I hopped out of my seat and rushed my way over to the ground floor bathroom. That wasn't my mom. Was that even my dad? I was hoping that once in the bathroom I could rinse my face off and make sense of things. But... Mom? Mom, what are you doing here? Weren't you just outside? Mom? What's the matter, Mary? I thought you liked ghosts. There's a funeral today. I'm happy. Is that bad? I had been planning for it. I overheard them talking about it in the cemetery when planning a spot for her. Is that bad? I really enjoy funerals. I always have. Even when... I like to see everyone gather around for their lost loved one. They're all so sad. They bring flowers and sometimes even little parting gifts. It's so nice, don't you think? If their spirits could talk, I bet they'd say they're appreciate it. Would a ghost attend their own funeral? I would. Well, in any case, I'm excited for the one today. And I'm excited to see what they're like. Hopping off the bus that morning, I was glad to see I wasn't too late. It's a good thing I always wear black. No one even seemed to turn their head to me as I came near. It started to rain. They never said anything about rain today, but I thought it might when I saw the clouds out this morning. So I came prepared. I brought my umbrella. It was then that I noticed a little old lady with no umbrella. And no one was even bothering to help her keep her dry. So I covered her with my umbrella. Oh, it's an umbrella. You scared me for a second. Thank you, dear. Of course. Pardon me if this sounds rude, but were you one of her friends? No, at least, I don't think so. Who died? Oh, well, it was my darling Minspella. She passed just last week. My condolences. Forgive me if this sounds rude, but what is your relationship to her? Me? Yes. I'm I'm Spella's mom. I never met you before, have I? That's okay. Lots of people haven't. I'm very sorry for your loss. How are you feeling? Feeling? It's impossible for me to feel anything but heartbroken. I truly don't believe I'll ever recover from this. No, no, don't say that. She wouldn't want you to think like that, right? Yes, I suppose you're right. If I may, how did she die? Oh, it's... You do not have to... I'm sorry if that was too intrusive. She... She was sick, you see, for a very long time. She was in the hospital for a while. We always thought that she was going to get better. It always seemed that way, at least. In the end, well, things didn't go as we thought they would. I see. I'm very sorry that happened. It's alright. We tried our best. Do you think she's scared? Hmm? She's all alone now. Where's she going to go? And who will tell her how to get there? The way she is right now? Is she happy? Even if she's not. She's not alone. How can you say she's alone when everyone is here beside her? I know she can't really say much about it, but I'm sure she's happy to have all of her friends and family by her side. All the people here. She meant a lot to them, didn't she? That's why they're all here, to keep her company. I know lots of people like to think you're alone when you die, but I think it's hard to consider all this being alone, you know? She's not alone when we're all here. Yes, I suppose that's true. We're all together here, aren't we? Then, I suppose I'm glad she isn't alone. Yes, me too. I'm sorry if I've upset you by talking about her so much, miss. It is a funeral after all. I should behave more respectfully. No, it's quite alright. Talking about it has actually helped. A little bit. I feel a bit better hearing your thoughts. Is that so? I'm glad, then. Yes. Thank you. Why? I'm so sorry. I didn't even catch your name. It's alright. My name is Mary. Mary? Mary? Uh, Hold on a moment. Do you mean to say you're... Cemetery Mary? I see my reputation precedes me. Yes, that's me. I see. Thank you, Mary. If Spella was here, I'm sure she'd want to thank you too. She is here. But hearing it from you means enough already. Thank you as well. It was a lovely funeral. The coffin was lowered, and soon enough the rain stopped. I watched everyone say their goodbyes to her and to each other, and then steadily they left. Soon, it was just me and the lady. I'd have felt bad if I overstayed my welcome. I didn't want to outlast her at her own daughter's funeral, so I quietly said my goodbyes and left. But to my surprise, someone was there waiting for me on the sidewalk. Croven? Hey, Mars. You good? Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing out here? I don't know. I remember you talking about some sort of funeral happening today. Figured I'd stop by and ask if you wanted to hang out after. But I guess now is after, so wanna hang now? Oh, alright. What's that look for? Oh. Oh, nothing, it's nothing. It's just, well, I don't know. You've kind of been in a bad mood lately. It's kind of sudden that you want to hang out right now. Is there any reason for that? Nah, nothing special. It's not like I have other plans today or anything. No one's been responding to my text, so... Oh, I see. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. So we hanging? Or nah? Oh, yeah. Just, you're not, you know, gonna get snappy with me, are you? No promises. Kroven, I'm kidding. I won't. Come on, let's go. I followed Kroven down the sidewalk as we headed somewhere. Suddenly, he wants to spend time with me again. Even though other times it's like he can't wait to get as far away from me as possible. Still, though, I would appreciate the time he wanted to spend with me when he did. We kept walking together. I kind of just let him lead and followed him wherever it was he was going. I didn't even think to ask until we had been walking a block or two already. Oh, hey, where are we going actually? Or are we just wandering? Huh? Oh, no. I figured we could go to the arcade together. Ever since I was there the other day, I've been itching to go back. And it's not like I can play the fighting games alone. I mean, I can, but it's not as much fun. The arcade? I felt so excited. I couldn't remember the last time I went to the arcade. Or any arcade for that matter. I wondered if it still looked the same as it does in my head. I wondered if they still had the crane machine. Well, those questions would be answered shortly enough. The automatic doors in front of the familiar brick building began to open up. The bright light from outside leaked into the dark interior of the building. The arcade. Oh, it was just how I remembered it. Except cleaner, and with the new carpet. And I was taller now. Oh goodness, I haven't been into the arcade in so long. Really? My friends and I are here all the time. Honestly, it's kinda a wonder we haven't been kicked out by now. Don't tell anyone, but I cheated at skee-ball last time I was here. Maybe we can do that today and rack up some tickets. Then we can finally get that lava lamp from the prize pool. But only if they still have it in the blue color. This is so exciting. What should we play first? I don't know. Why don't we look around and see? Kroven and I sought out a game to play. We tried to look for ones we could play together, since we were both here. It was a bit of a challenge finding one that was free, though. I guess everyone else had the same idea we did, to come here today. Say, last time you were here, that's when you met that person, right? But Vasilis, I think? Yeah? What about him? Well, how are they? You haven't talked about them since Planet Dollars. I noticed Kroven's face go a little red. Oh, are you still seeing them? None of your business, Kroven said as he avoided eye contact with me. Although, it was a bit snappy. I could tell he didn't mean it maliciously. Eventually, a fighting game opened up, just like he was hoping for. So we made our way over to begin playing. I'm not all that good at fighting games. Or video games in general. But I have fun playing them regardless. As we selected our characters, Kroven said he wouldn't go easy on me. So I had to make sure I gave it my all. Alright, here we go. You ready? I think so. Maybe? Well, you better be. What should I do? No one ever expects the good old kick, punch, kick, block, kick. Not bad. But I'm better. You don't know that. Block, kick, jump, kick, punch. Are you sure you haven't been here in a while? Yeah? I don't know. I feel like you're lying to me. Let my guard down. Charge, punch, kick, kick, block, Whoa. I actually won this time? Huh. Not bad. Now you're sure you didn't come here on your own sometimes? Never, I swear. I'm just messing with you, Mars. Nice job. Kroven and I played a few more games after that. Some more fighting ones, 1 or 2 racing ones, all the kind of games that you can play with 2 players. Those kind of games don't really give out tickets though, so it looked as if we wouldn't be getting that lava lamp today. Playing all these games is really fun, but I could see how it was starting to tire Kroven out. We were about to leave when I spotted it. I tugged on Kroven's sleeve, to which he turned and looked at it. He groaned. Really? The crane machine? You know they're just scams for your money, right? The toys in there are so cheap anyways, and don't you have enough? Alright, fine. I'll try it. Just keep in mind that I'm rusty. Okay? Kroven and I walked up to the crane machine. He reached into his pockets for his wallet as I pressed my face through the glass in excitement. She looks so fucking excited. If there's one problem I definitely have, aside from all the others, it's that I love plushes too much. I always collect them, even though they usually just sit all pretty in my room. There's just something about how soft and comforting they are. Back when we were kids, Kroven and I would come to this arcade whenever he was in town. I always tried to win things from the crane machine, but I could never do it. Dad would always try too, but he was like me and could never quite get it right. But Kroven seemed to have a gift when it came to this stuff. It wasn't all the time, but more often than not he was able to win things. And he always gave them to me. Most of the time anyways. Alright, here we go. I heard him say as the claw lowered into the pit of toys and stuffed animals. I couldn't quite see what it was grasping, but it got something. When it raised itself up, it was a box. One of the mystery boxes, holding a mystery prize inside. I had never seen Kroven win one of those before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone win one of those before. The box slid down into the prize chute, and I took it out. I dug into the tightly sealed tape with my fingernails and grabbed the flaps of the cardboard as I took out the prize. It was a book. Despite having just come out of the machine, the book itself seemed a little old and worn. The cover read, "How to Talk to Ghosts." See, Mary? I told you all these machines are scams. Who wants to win a book? What do you mean? It's perfect. I love it. Thank you for letting me have it. Huh? It's nothing. I mean, as long as you're happy with it, I guess it's fine. Kroven and I left the arcade after that, but I had quite the pep in my step. I'm sure I was so happy with my new prize. And to be spending time with him again. It was actually a bit late in the day by the time we got out, so we grabbed something quick to bring back home for dinner. It was nice to be riding the bus back with Kroven this time. It made the ride and walk back to the cabin feel much less lonely, and much less scary. After retiring to our rooms that night, I put the book on a bedside table to remember to read it later. I got all ready for bed, and then pulled my phone out, knowing I wouldn't be able to rest until this was taken care of. Hey, are you still there? Hello? I'm here. What can I help you with? I mean, I think you already know the answer to that. Right? I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you in that regard. Are they still alright at least? They are. Yet, I never hear from them. Why is that? It's safer that way. I promise you. Why'd you even message me in the first place? I thought it would help you feel better. But if you truly want me to stop, I can do that. No, don't. And I won't stop replying to you. For now, I'll have to. Good night, Mary.